Point.
Driver Jack Trainer attacked and beaten Monday allegedly by two men and a woman who came on the bus before he was able to throw them off. Opponents of a House plan trying to...
The Red Sox are up 7-1 at Fenway in the 8th inning. Murray slugged a grand slam homer off reliever Bob Stanley, who's having his problems of late. Murray also got a 2-run single off reliever Steve Crawford in the 9th for the go-ahead run as the Orioles down the Red Sox 9-7. I mean, we were leading 7-1 in the 8th inning.
Very depressing. How many people left or turned off their TVs after the 8th inning thinking, well, it's 7-1, there's no sense in...
Well, it's sort of like Jack Nicholson leaving the Lakers-Celtics games early, you know?
Speaking of Jack Nicholson, we got a letter from his agent. Those of you who had not heard this yet, as you may know, we had a bet with Jack Nicholson's agent, Sandy Bressler, on the Celtics-Lakers games, and of course, we won. And this letter arrived. It says, Dear Joe and Andy, this is a very painful letter to write, but one that must go out. The first gift I thought of sending you is the is the famous L.A. Police Department chokehold. But due to the upcoming Olympic Games, all of that is not available and so on and so forth. In any event, he says, in about a week's time, you should receive a box of goodies, and hopefully you will enjoy our California products. So it looks like Jack Nicholson's agent is going to pay off the debt, and when that pack of goodies arrives, I'll let you know what it is. Good morning.
Thank God Sandy's not anything like Jack. I mean, he'd never get the goodies.
He's very much like Jack.
Oh, he is.
I'll be looking for the postal inspector with these shortly.
66 degrees, a great day today. Low humidity, sunny and pleasant. High around 80 inland, 70s along the coast. 66 with Joe and Andy at WROR.
A mostly sunny, breezy day coming up. Highs in the upper 70s to the low 80s. Nice low humidity. Overnight temperatures in the 60s. Sunshine tomorrow and Friday. Highs 75 to 80. 66 degrees at 6:24. I'm Lisa Carlin with news for 103 FM.
WHTT.
I'm a little bit nervous about that next batch of cool air up in Canada. You know, as it comes down, there could be some shower activity associated with it, but right now it looks like it'll stay dry, so we're going to be pretty nice.
Great. Okay, well, we'll check back a little bit later then.
Okay,
watch your nose on the way out the door there. Oops, got it. Bye. It's 25 minutes after 6 here, WVBF. Ooh, girl.
News here says the insects and reptiles in movies can't always be real. In The Iceman, you see that movie? Good movie. The director wanted 150 edible beetles, says Andy Miller, bug expert. He originally had this is edible beetles for that movie. He originally had suggested I make them out of licorice, but I couldn't get the right texture, so I made them out of dark and light chocolate.
Oh, yucky.
What do you think? Edible beetles, huh?
Sears summer sale is sizzling now through Saturday. Hot-footed in number sign? Well, with your AT&T card, you can use it to make lots of charge calls quickly. The AT&T card, from the leader in long-distance communications, AT&T. The more you hear, the better we sound.
WMJX News at 6:30. Good morning. I'm Jan Hunter. The third most powerful official in the Massachusetts House is facing an attempted extortion and conspiracy charge.
Hi, Kurt Gowdy here for your New England Chrysler Plymouth dealers.
The HUE weather forecast, sunny today as well as tomorrow. Beautiful high both days in the 80s. We look for it to be a bit cooler along the shore with a sea breeze. And it'll be clear skies tonight, low in the 50s. It is 66 degrees at 29 before 7. When you listen to WHUE while you work, your day will go smoother. That's a promise. From 101 FM and AM 1150. WHUE.
The most powerful man in the Massachusetts House, the third most powerful man there, and a former Somerville alderman face arraignment later this week on charges stemming from an alleged extortion scheme. Good morning. This is BCN News. Assistant House Majority Leader Vincent Pirro and Timothy Creedon were named in a 2-count indictment yesterday, charging them with conspiracy to commit extortion. They're alleged to have conspired to extort $25,000 from Assembly Square Mall developers back in 1983. Creedon is said to be cooperating with federal officials.
Have you ever thought at all about why you swallow?
Tuesday's lottery numbers for Massachusetts 0281, New Hampshire 3887, Rhode Island 7698. We have clear skies in Newton, 66 at Logan Airport, 57 degrees in Manchester. Jury deliberations continue this morning in the trial of Robert Toomey on The Rock, BCN.
BF News Team, I'm Gay Vernon. Now back to Lauren and Wally and the rest of the morning team.
WVBF. Today and tomorrow, highs in the comfortable 70s on the coast and low 80s inland both days. Right now at our KISS studio, 67 degrees. I'm Bill Rossi, returning you now to Matt Segal and Matty in the Morning right here at KISS 108 FM.
Good club to Dennis over at White Hen Pantry, who consented to put butter on our muffins. Dennis, thank you very much. And this is for you and from all of us on WBCN, including Smat. Right, Smat?
Thanks, Dennis. I sure am hungry.
Miss me. I know you miss me.
On the rock.
I know you miss me, but love, I know.
Apart? Well, I'm glad we could send her tickets to see Frankie Valli.
Absolutely. 20, it's the least we can do. Member of the family. I'd like to get the name of her husband and call him. I'd like to talk to this guy. Did we get her husband's name?
I got her phone number.
You got a phone number? Gee, Andy, this could be wife number 11 for you. Sounds like the type of woman you've been looking for. 6:40 in the morning. It's 20 till 7 with Joe and Andy at 98.5 WROR, 66 degrees. And best wishes to Billy Sinagra. He's graduating today.
Billy Sinagra?
Billy Sinagra.
Who is he?
I have no idea. He's a member of the family.
Oh, well, that's all that counts. I thought it was someone you knew personally.
No.
Where's he graduating from?
I have no idea.
Just graduating.
Just graduating.
Well, congratulations, Billy, wherever you're graduating from.
I was sharing a story with Andy during the news that I'd like to share with you for a minute. Doug Cutler Jr. has learned a hard lesson in life, that life is not exactly like Saturday Night Live.
Let me write that down. Life is not exactly like Saturday Night.
The 18-year-old, and I'm kind of this is our day to be upset, I think. At least my day to be upset. A lot of things have happened that upsets me. Like the Michael Jackson tickets. I mean, the rigmarole you got to go through to get tickets. What's wrong with buying one ticket? There are kids out there that love Michael Jackson that have to come up with 4 tickets. They have to have a number 10 envelope. Have to have a U.S. postal money order. No checks. What is this? But anyway, the 18-year-old was one of 3 senior speakers at the high school's commencement exercises last Thursday, Andy. He was booted out of the National Honor Society for incorporating a line from a Budweiser beer commercial. Cutler told his classmates, "Before I go," and I quote, "I would like to leave you with an age-old metaphor. We are all like budding flowers, just waiting to blossom in this magnificent world of ours." He then leaned over, put on a pair of sunglasses, extended an empty beer can to the audience, his classmates I may add, and said, and I quote, "And so to the senior class of 1984, I just want to say, for all you do, this Bud's for you." His classmates got a big kick out of it. They were hysterical, as a matter of fact, but school officials were not amused. Principal Harry Fall said he didn't think it was an appropriate remark for graduation. Listen to this. School officials informed Cutler Saturday that he was no longer a member of the National Honor Society. What the heck has that got to do with being a member of the... we ought to call this guy.
Where was this? Where did this happen?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm not sure. We could probably find out, though. Doesn't say where the school is. Linda Jean, that is your assignment for the morning. Let's call this dean, this principal. Why did they boot him out of the National Honor Society? Comparable story happened to you, didn't it? When you were speaking to graduation exercises at
nothing
Roslyn,
like this ever happened to me.
Nothing like that.
No,
absolutely
nothing.
Huh?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Thanks, Andy. 6:43 in the morning here at 98.5 WROR. That's not funny, though. Seriously.
It isn't, no.
So, I mean, the whole point of a graduation speech is directed to the classmates. He made his point, and he just wanted to leave it on a light note.
Principal doesn't like the joke, and they kick him out of the Honor Society.
I don't like
Well, he learned a valuable lesson there, though. Life is not fair. As Jimmy Carter pointed out, life is not fair.
Richard Nixon said the same thing.
Yes, he did.
You want to have me to boot around again? It's 16 before 7 o'clock with Joe and Andy in the morning at WROR.
At MediMart, Prescriptions Plus means
P.N. Newton. Good morning. WNTN in Newton, Massachusetts now begins its broadcast day. WNTN is owned and operated by the Newton Broadcasting Corporation, with studios and transmitting facilities located at 143 Rumford Avenue, Newton, Massachusetts. WNTN operates on an assigned carrier frequency of 1550 kilocycles with a power output of 10,000 watts as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission from sunrise to sunset. The WNTN News and Public Affairs Department presents Newton's issue-oriented Community Pulse.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of Community Pulse. My name is Charlie Brennan. This morning we're looking at a referendum question in front of Newton voters today at the ballot box. And essentially, voters in Newton today have the opportunity to approve or disapprove of A decision made in March by the Newton School Committee.
I thought it was only 10 after 2. That's what he told the coach. Okay, let's look at sports on WVBF.
Like 6:48.
My husband cooked some for lunch Saturday. Now it's
David Allen Coe from BOS.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Morning, BBF.
Yes, I have something for you to think about.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a kitchen sink?
My gosh, I don't think I ever have.
Thank goodness, that's right.
That is unbelievable. Thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning, BBF.
Is this the radio station?
Wait a minute. Yeah, we got microphones and everything in here. Must be.
Well, this is, have you seen for you?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, have you ever seen?
Have you seen a cowslip under a fence?
What?
A cowslip is a plant. Have you ever seen a cowslip under a fence?
So you have to kind of paint pictures for us sometimes.
Oh.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Good morning, BBF.
Good morning. You know, I don't care how ugly I get up in the morning. You guys make me laugh.
Hey, now, wait a minute. We're not that ugly, are we?
No, but I am.
Oh, no. Really, how ugly are you?
Oh, I am bad.
We won't go into that.
How about a walking stick?
No, I've never seen that.
No, or a soft shoulder.
A soft? No.
And will you tell me something? Who sings Feelings? You played it a week ago Sunday, and we've had an argument ever since.
Feelings.
Yes.
Morris Albert. Isn't that it? Morris Albert?
Morris who?
I think it's Morris Albert or something like that.
You'll have to wait till the disc jockeys get here.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks for calling. Okay, bye-bye. Good morning, BBF.
Have you ever seen a toilet bowl?
No, but I bet that's disgusting.
Have you ever seen a bar stool?
No, I don't.
I stepped in one once.
Thanks for calling.
Hey, anytime.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, didn't she call us?
I think so.
6:52. WVBF. Prices and few. Moments we too can share. This is Climax.
Apparently, they sent her to the copying room, and she was making some copies.
Down by the A-copy machine?
Yeah, right. She was making some copies, and she sat down on the copier machine. And I guess they got upset about it, and they fired her.
Why did they fire her for sitting down on the copy machine?
Well, you know how this company feels when you get a little behind in your work.
America, we mean...
We make it. At 931-1666. Oh, here's the first call of the morning of Who is the Fink? Hi, COC.
Hello, Tom.
Yeah.
Ron Reagan here at the White House. How are you?
Good, Ron. How are you doing this morning?
Well, I'm okay. I'm recovering from a little heat stroke yesterday. As you know, I was addressing some honor students here in America.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all of you students and a big A for you. And I have to take my jacket off. Never mind that, though.
Okay.
We were talking about, you mentioned before, talking about finks.
Finks.
Who do you think is a fink?
Right.
Well, my biggest fink is that Ayatollah Khomeini. You know, I can't believe that a man his age would get up on those parallel bars in the Olympics and cause all the confusion and everything that he did. You don't wear a robe when you're standing on the parallel bars. I always thought it was cute little girls from Russia and the United States, our great country here, who would get up on those bars. And
Ron.
That Ayatollah Khomeini, though, I'll tell you.
Ron, it's Ayatollah Khomeini, not Nadia Khomeini. It's Ayatollah Khomeini.
Well, there I go again.
You gotta go.
Well, I'll call back. Goodbye.
See, he has a tough time with names. You have to straighten him out. 66 degrees here at Copley Place. Sunny day, you know.
I'm Debbie Ruggiero, 94 CGY.
Starts going down, the next one.
That's right.
Automatic.
One comes
Jump.
out, one...
You just don't have it today, do you?
Yes, I do.
Lisa, what she does, folks, just behind the scenes. She was a minute ago, she said something, and everybody in the room looked up at her, and she goes, Golly, that didn't make any sense. He's kind of walking around. Were you up late last night? Or?
No, I went to bed early.
That
That's my
explains
problem.
it, yeah.
Hey, easy with a moose said Clara.
Nick, what's going on?
We're moving.
Remember I wrote you a letter and had you play a song for my husband?
Oh, yes, that's right, too. Way up there in New Hampshire someplace.
Drake it.
Drake it. Well, way up there in Drake it someplace.
Why aren't you lying?
Well, what do we have to do to get the cows milking again?
I don't know. Just tell him that you're going to use cream tomorrow.
Okay, I promise I'll use cream tomorrow.
All right.
You and a friend could each win a Canadian holiday for two in the WBOS Tell a Friend contest. And what a great prize it is. Round-trip airfare provided by Air Canada with daily flights to Toronto and service to the Western provinces. 5 days and 6 nights at the Delta Bow Valley Hotel in beautiful Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Delta hotels are located throughout Canada. You'll appreciate the Delta difference. On arrival, you'll get free use of a Hertz rent-a-car for your stay. Hertz, the #1 way to see Canada, and the Canadian Consulate General Office of Tourism will provide free admission to many events and attractions. A Canadian holiday you'll never forget, and it's so easy to win. Fill in your name, address, and phone number and a friend's name, address, and phone number on the coupon on the back of a WBOS bumper sticker, or put the information on a postcard and send it to WBOS. Details on how you win, coming soon on BOS. Complete rules are announced every evening at 6:40, so get your WBOS bumper sticker now and win with 93 WBOS.
Okay, and you can pick up your BOS bumper sticker at Agway of Waltham. It's at 50 Emerson Road in Waltham, any World of Health location, or the movie place at 14 North Street at the Canary Marketplace in Hingham Harbor. 6:57. We're running late.
No kidding.
You know what that means.
It means you'll get spanked.
No, it means forget the news.
Oh, wow, okay.
We'll play music. We don't need you. Coming
right.
up right after the news with Doug Edwards, we have...
Yeah, come on.
Jim Glacier. if my mind serves me correctly, which it usually doesn't, but that's another story altogether. Yeah.
Thanks, Dean. Good morning. 66.
442-1494, and do it by June 26th.
Traffic into town. Let's get an update from Malcolm.
Janet and Tony, we've got some congestion on the Mystic Tobin Bridge right at the toll plaza.
Good morning, Beverly. You're on Talk Radio 68.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to agree with Janet.
Oh, boy.
No way would I do that. And if I were desperate for money, like many people were, I would do that.
Do you think your copier is important to your...
A-Copy America means business.
Join the winning team, Canon and A-Copy. For your Canon copier demonstration, dial 329-2220. 329-2220. A-Copy.
This is Greater Boston's 24-hour talk station.
Talk Radio 68, WRKO, Boston.
An RKO radio station.
WRKO News at 7. Good morning. I'm Tony Pepper.
And I'm Janet Jagale, and this news update is brought to you by Computer Showcase Expo, the computer show that's designed to fulfill your business and personal needs.
The intelligence shuttle to LaGuardia. Elliot.
Well, Mary, we may have a problem developing here on the... I'll check it again for you in just a little bit. Right now, we'll check the forecast. Here's meteorologist Bill Corbell.
As promised yesterday, the weather's a lot cooler, a lot drier this morning, and it looks as if we have 2 or 3 beautiful days ahead here in Boston. Tomorrow, sunny, very pleasant, near 80 inland, and again, low 70s right along the coast with some sea breezes. And the outlook for Friday, partly sunny and cool, 70 to 75. For WROR, this is meteorologist Bill Corbell.
Right now, 65 degrees at WROR Boston. At 7:02, you're up to date. Now, more great songs with Joe and Andy on 98.5 WROR.
I thank all my brothers for being with me here on the tour.
Mama, that's what I like.
Hey, good morning. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean at 98.5 WROR. Well, at least Kansas City's firmed up as far as Boston and Sullivan Stadium's concerned. Sometime in August, I don't know when you're going to be able to mail in that number 10 envelope with that U.S. Postal money order for your tickets. We'll keep you posted. Here's Michael.
Diana, she's expecting her second child in September. She had to cut short a visit to London's Covent Garden Royal Opera last night. They said she left after the first half of a Verdi performance because it was too hot. Hey, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the castle, Diana, right? 103 FM.
Yeah. When the job was nicely done, she gave her father 41.
Very good, Doug.
Here's the weather.
Mostly sunny today, high around 75, warmer inland. Tonight, clear skies, low around 55. And for Thursday, sunny, high around 75. Currently at 68 degrees in Bridgewater, 66 in Swampscott, and 71 degrees downtown at WMJX, Boston. Magic 106.7.
In what appears to be a mounting campaign to regulate smoking in public buildings, the Reading Board of Health has voted to require restaurants with 40 or more seats to provide a quarter of them for non-smokers.
This time it's 7 after 7.
Good morning. This is Wally Bryan. And in sports, the Red Sox, they lost last night. Another come-from-behind win for the Orioles. What?
Music for your headsets, for your Walkmans. Walkpersons. Right here on WBCN.
Right now, 65 degrees. Those that are breaking space with the Keymatics and breaking in space. Mark of the K's having a good time this morning. How about yourself?
Up and at him off that padded workbench. Spinners, one of a kind, at a one-of-a-kind kind of a radio station. The best show in Boston, 94.5 FM. It's 7:10.
Herman's, we are sports.
Pickles, relish, chips, and soft drinks for your family cookout.